welcome to week 2 of the Children's Workshop 6-week Hula or Hula Journey. For those of you who are unable to join us last week, I am Aunty Lei or Kumu Lei. We also learned last week what to expect in hula, along with a few of the Hawaiian words that I will use throughout our time together, and a little bit about the hula that I would be teaching. In Halau Hula or hula schools, Haumana, the student, will learn hula kahiko, which is the more ancient style of dance, or hula awana, which is the more modern style of dancing. Music is the accompaniment. For our purposes in this workshop, we will be learning hula awana. The song that I have chosen for you is Here Comes Santa in a Red Canoe, written by Johnny Kamanu. I have chosen to dance to the rendition by one of Hawaii's most favorite musicians, Kuana Torres Kahele. Each week, we will be learning just one verse. I will introduce the verse, teach you the hula steps for that verse, teach you the hand motions for that verse, and then we will put the feet movements and the hand motions together with the song. So let's get started. Verse 1 says, "Here comes Santa in a red canoe, paddling over the sea of blue, with a stocking full of toys for every girl and boy. Here comes Santa in the red canoe." First and foremost, let's talk about our posture when we dance hula. In the hula school that Aunty Lei learned from, our posture is more of a upward posture. We stand straight, and our core is what remains strong and firm, and our feet and our legs and our hips are what moves. So we move with our feet, our legs, and our hips. Our hands tell the story, but the top of our body from our waist up stays pretty straight. So if I were to be learning, I would have this kind of posture, standing tall and straight with my back tall and straight. You will bend your knees just a very little, not too much, not for this song, but just a little bit. And as you move from side to side or forward and back, the upper part of your body stays still, and the rest of your body, the lower half of your body, does all the work. Example, if we're going to go side to side, Aunty Lei would just move side to side. Her legs, her hips, and her feet do the work. Top of your body stays straight. So this, a simple hula motion, looks like this. What I prefer not to see, because that is the style that I teach, I prefer not to see your bodies dipping like this when you move. It's okay for some hula school, and no hula school does hula incorrectly. Every hula school has their own style of dancing, and that is just fine, because we learn in Hawaii and with the hula that not all knowledge comes from one school. So when you're dancing with Aunty Lei, you have that straight posture from your hips up. Let your feet, your legs, and your hips do all the work. Like this and this, as opposed to this and this. Sometimes it isn't easy to do that, but it's okay. As in everything else, we just have to practice a little. So let's get started with our song, and let's learn the steps, the hands, and then we'll put it together. So in verse 1, we will learn the lele. The lele is a hula step, which is walking forward while lifting your heels. So it's just a very gentle walk forward. We will also learn the Kahele. This hula step, more common in the modern hula, which we are learning, than in the ancient dance, is a 4-count step, starting with your right and ending with your left. You go right 4 counts and then left 4 counts. That is the Kahele. Okay, so before moving on, I need to tell you that when I am teaching, I am going to be teaching you in the mirror style. What exactly is a mirror style? Mirror style is when I face you as I am teaching. So while I am teaching and you are learning, we are facing each other, like looking in a mirror. My Kumu taught me to teach mirror style. So me, as your Kumu, I will be teaching you mirror style just the way it was passed down to me. Not everyone teaches this way, and that's not wrong either. It was just the way that I was taught, and so that's the way I will pass it down. There are a couple reasons why we teach mirror style and why I am going to teach you the mirror style. As I am teaching you facing you, you can not only see my feet and the way they move, but you can also see my hand motions and my facial expressions. If I were to face my back to you, you could only see my feet and which way I'm moving, but you may not be able to see my hands. But if I face you, then you'll be able to see all of me. If I were teaching you in a class, in person, I would also be able to see you and to be able to help you more immediately to understand or to perfect a movement. Okay, so here we go. When I say we're going to move right, then I will be moving to my left because I am your mirror, but you will be moving to your right because you are looking at me in the mirror. Okay, let's get started. First of all, we will be learning the lele. Remember what I said, the lele is a moving forward and back. So let's start with your right foot. Hands on your hips, and let's just walk forward 4 times. Right, left, right, left. 4 lele. As you noticed, I am moving my hips ever so slightly. I'm not just walking like I would walk down the street, but I am bending my knees slightly so that I am incorporating my hips. So a lele, and you can follow me, is step right, step left, step right, step left. That is a lele. The other movement we will be using is a kahele. The kahele, if you remember what I said just a few seconds ago, is a 4 beat to the left and to the right. Let's start with the right kahele. Hands on your hips. And I guess you can watch me for the first time. So a kahele right would be to step right, together, right, together. And then we're going to go to the left for a kahele. 4 beats, count to 4. Ready, go. Step left, together, left, together. Put them together and it's kahele right, 2, 3, 4, left, 2, 3, 4, right, 2, 3, 4, left, 2, 3, 4. Let's put those 2 steps, the lele and the kahele together. So we're going to lele forward 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we're going to kahele right and left. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Excellent. You have just learned all the steps that will be in the first verse of this song. So let's do the hand motions. Here comes Santa in a red canoe. So we're going to start off. Santa's going to be waving. We're going to wave with our right hand, and that's going to incorporate 2 lele. So you're going to step forward right and left, both times waving. Then here comes Santa in a red canoe. So a canoe, as we know, is a kind of a boat, which in Hawaii, anywhere, you paddle that canoe. So we're gonna take our hands, put your middle fingers together to make the form of a boat. On the right lele, you're going to do 1, 2. So here comes Santa in a red canoe. It'll be lele 1, 2, red canoe. That's the first line. The second line is talking about paddling over a sea of blue. So when you paddle a canoe, you're going to take your hands like this. So your right hand will be on the bottom, making a little fist like you're hanging on to a canoe. The left hand is going to be at the top. So when you paddle a canoe, usually you have to put yourself into it and you bring it back. So when you do this motion, you're moving the canoe forward in the ocean. You are paddling in the ocean. Okay, and as you paddle, you're going to paddle over the ocean blue. With these 2 movements, you're going to do a kahele right and then a kahele left. Let's try that. You're going to paddle the ocean blue. So as you paddle, get your hands ready. Right one down here by your waist, left one a little higher, just above your shoulder, and you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, moving your hands slightly to the front and the back, and then you're going to do the ocean blue to the right. The ocean, you just go up and down 1 time, just up and down. Bring it down by your waist. Okay, so let's do that from the top. Here comes Santa in a red canoe, paddling over the ocean blue. I don't know if that's exactly the words, but those are the words that I remember. Okay, so we're gonna, here comes Santa in the red canoe, paddling over the ocean blue. Then he has a stocking full of toys. So let's hold that stocking like a half hug, like you're gonna hug someone. So it's a rounded motion with a stocking full of toys. Put some toys in there. So your right arm is holding the stocking, kind of rounded at the elbow, and your left hand is going to have your palms up, down by your waist, and you're going to put some toys in your stocking. Okay? So with a stocking full of toys, then your left hand goes onto your waist, and your right hand, your palm is down over to the left, and it opens up with a stocking full of toys for every girl and boy. Okay, those two motions are also a kaholo right and a kaholo left. So round out that hand, let on your right hand, left hand on your hip. So you're going to kaholo right. So it's with a stocking full of toys for every girl and boy 4. Okay, so let's try that from the top. 5, 6, 7, 8. Here comes Santa in a red canoe, paddling on the ocean of blue, with a stocking full of toys for every girl and boy. Here comes Santa in a red canoe. So as you notice, after I got a little confused with the words, after you fill your bag with Santa's bag is full of toys for every girl and boy, here comes Santa in the red canoe. Okay, let's go from the top. 5, 6, 7, 8. Here comes Santa in a red canoe, paddling over the ocean blue, with a stocking full of toys for every girl and boy. Here comes Santa in a red canoe. Okay, let Aunty Lei turn on the music and let's get it done with some music. Right foot out. And smile. I don't think I was smiling. Here we go.
Here comes Santa in a red canoe, paddling on a magic sea of blue, with a stocking full of toy for every girl and boy. Here comes Santa in a red canoe. Now he's coming, got his eyes on.
How was that? I hope that was okay with you. Enjoy your time and try to practice between now and next week so that we can move on to verse 2. Have a good week. Pauika papa, class is over. Aloha ahui ho until we meet again. Aloha!